You were front and center during the impeachment hearings, obviously, as a ranking member on the Judiciary Committee. What can you tell us about what Senator McConnell has started today? Is it possible to start a trial without the articles being delivered?
Well, I don't think it's going to be a start of a trial without articles being delivered. But here's a question that's not being asked. Why is Nancy Pelosi being allowed to get away with this statement? She says, I'm not going to send the articles over until I know what they're going to do, so I'll know who to pick as my folks that I need to be the prosecutors or the folks from the House as far as her team to go over and execute this trial. This is the case. They've made their case. They had their hearings over here. We believe them to be a sham, is what they said. They are now, I believe, ashamed of what they did over here. And to say that she doesn't know who to put on the team to go over as managers from the House is simply ridiculous. She should be held accountable to say, you have a body of work. This is a case. You've made your case. You sent the articles over. You did it before the House. To tell us that she's trying to figure out who to send over is a joke. It is a sham. And she should be ashamed of herself right now. And the press ought to be holding her accountable for that, because this is not go have a new trial and we'll decide who to send over then. No, you've made your case. Now go defend it. If you don't defend it, then, you've told the American people this is nothing but a political stunt to get at this president.
Do you see any cracks developing? I've heard of Murkowski. I've heard about Susan Collins. I've heard, these other, and John Bolton's ready to testify. But I watched the predicted the futures, and nothing's moving on the possibility of a conviction in the Senate. How is this going to? When is this going to be over? There's a potential war starting. I mean, is this ever going to be in the rearview mirror, or can you leave this? Can it be evergreen for the Democrats right up to November?
Well, they want it to be because they have nobody to run against President Trump in November. But I think the problem here is it's up to Nancy Pelosi. It's time for the media to start asking Nancy Pelosi, you have no excuse. Send them over. This is not a trial that you did. You have already made your case. Name your managers and send it to the Senate. But it is interesting that Murkowski and Collins and all these names keep getting brought up in the media. They actually come out and said they support Mr. McConnell's view that we should take the Clinton impeachment rules and begin this trial. There's no cracks developing. In fact, we all know how this is going to end. Let's just go ahead and get it done. Let's go ahead and let the president make his case, let the Democrat managers make their case, and then settle it and be done with it and move on with what the American people care about, and that's more themselves, not us.